Is the stock market wealth effect hurting at all or not at all? Demand is good.
Lata, the stock market fall always hurts because everybody has some investments into the stock market. So they always feel unhappy about that situation. So I think it's more about the feel bad factor rather than the feel good factor, which would happen when the stock market is going up. But on the other hand, I don't see a reduction in terms of demand interest in the real estate market at all. So the kind of inquiries that are taking place, the closures that are taking place, and the demand potential that has happened is in fact going up. And that is exactly what Knight Frank's report, which Ghulam has presented, is actually indicating a quarter-on-quarter increase as far as property sales are concerned. The only segment which worries me is actually the affordable segment, not the higher segment. The higher segment demand, interest, and other thing has gone up, barring the sentiment that you are talking about, which always will affect any sentiment which is negative. People will kind of feel, oh, should I buy now or not? But on closures taking place, I still see things are going as they were. In fact, the inquiry is quite high and strong, and they're still continuing to grow.
City-wise, is there any spot of bother and any spot of satisfaction?
On the higher segment, I don't see a problem, but you do see problems which are taking place in pockets. Lata, that is the case which has always happened. But if you're looking at an overall growth story, real estate is still strong. In fact, Lata, I have a different thought process on this, which I'd like to put it across to you.
Yeah.
Lots of people disinvested their investment from the real estate market and moved into the stock market a couple of years ago, where there was rapid growth in the stock markets. Many of them have now burnt themselves terribly, and in fact are looking at the way by which they can re-enter in terms of investment portfolio.
Got it. Data which you are aware of is showing that 10 crore to 20 crore, 20 crore to 50 crore, or rather 10 to 50 crore, it will require about 16, 17 quarters to clear out, which is about 4 years. You're not worried about the inventory pile up in that 10 to 50 crore bracket? Won't that push down prices? You know, along with inventory, you also have a stock market which has not been exactly exhilarating. Would you worry that in that sector prices may fall?
Of course, there is a possibility, because if there are a lot of branded players and unbranded players in the segment who have got into. So I think many of the unbranded segment is challenged very much, and you will see there's a skewed situation. The branded players are able to make the sales, and the sales are much faster, and the stock available with them is smaller and shorter. Okay. But if you're seeing people who are unbranded, who have come first time into this segment and are trying to get into the market, obviously the sales will take a longer period of time, because these are not the people whom the people recognize as regular players in that segment. Branded builders, whether it's in Mumbai or you saw it in Delhi, in both the places, the sales in the branded segment is strong, very strong in fact.